Alright YouTube, welcome to another episode of my Let's Play Test Drive Unlimited 2 series. Today we're going to be looking at the Ducati Desmosedici, I can't pronounce that, RR. And this is a pretty cool bike. It's the fastest bike in the game. 0 to 60 happens in 2.41 seconds, which is as fast as the Bugatti. Has a top speed of about 191. So let's take this for a drive. And instead of just, driving this bike for you out on the street, I'm actually going to take you to the track that's designed for bikes. And this is the track. So I'm going to go this way. Now I'm going to do one lap like this, third person view, and then I'm going to do a helmet cam, which is a really cool view, but you gotta get used to it in order to be able to drive like this, drive around the corners like this, perfectly, like in third-person view. It's really difficult, and those guys are talking in the chat a little bit. So like I said, this thing has a top speed of about 191 miles per hour. That is pretty fast for a bike. This is the fastest bike in the game. What I noticed in Test Drive Unlimited 2 is they have this one area on Hawaii. It says, coming soon, bikes for racing, but that's probably been there for a couple of years already, and well, nothing's changed on that building at all. It's still under construction. They still have not done anything to the building. It just still says, coming soon, road bikes for racing, bikes for racing, or whatever it said. Nothing has changed on it. And I don't think they're gonna add any of those bikes anytime soon. Keep in mind, all the bikes in this game are DLC. I don't understand why this is. I know everyone's saying the bikes should be free. They should not have to be DLC. Because in the first game, Test Drive Unlimited, before this game, the bikes were completely free. You didn't have to pay any money for them. You did have to pay in-game money for them. So here's helmet cam, which is really cool. So I'm gonna need to slow down a little for this corner. The bike really sounds really cool. And I don't know if you can tell, but as the bike is leaning in helmet cam, when the bike leans, you actually see the players' names leaning with the bike, which is kind of cool, in a sense. So as you can see, their names are leaning. Okay, I'm going to slow down for this corner. Oh, this isn't that difficult. So right now, the bike, you're probably thinking I'm having a really hard time keeping control of the bike. But in fact, I'm not. I'm using a hardcore mode right now, and I'm not having any trouble with this bike. I just left it on hardcore mode yesterday while I was riding it to see how hard it would be to drive the bike, and apparently, any mode you choose for this bike, this thing's just easy to drive on any kind of mode. I'm trying my best not to crash here. This is the best game ever. Who said this game is bad? Well, a lot of people actually. So now that I've shown you how this thing performs out on the road, on the track, let me show you how this thing performs on the road. Go back to here. It performs really well on the road. No problems at all, as you can see. And there's also, you can do wheelies. Whoops. So as you can see, a wheelie. And then you can do a stoppie, which I failed in attempting to do. But I can do that. If I'm really concentrated, I can do that. So let me show you where you can buy this. Pretty much, you just go to the road bikes dealership. This is the only bike dealership in the game. So there's 3 bikes here, all DLCs. This is the one that I bought. So buy. It's $65,000 in-game money, and well, you can't change the color on this thing. So I don't know. Maybe so. That's it for this episode. Next week I'll just be having fun with making videos. Just make videos just for fun, not do reviews or anything else like that. So thanks for watching. Bye.